Yeah, we'll meet on the corner of Euclid Street at 5. And you want an 8th? Yeah, I know. I'm just checking, okay? Okay, it's gonna be $50. Alright, bet. See you then. Oh, I'm so nervous for my first sale. If my mom knew I was selling weed, she'd disown me.
What?
My first time, man. I'm meeting this girl in like 20 minutes.
Dude, you're gonna be fine. Everyone has their first time. You just gotta be confident. Remember what you learned in health class.
I'm just worried she'll think I'm not bringing enough.
Look, everyone says more is better, but honestly, size does not matter. It's all about strength. You're getting too much in your head, man.
Do you think maybe you could, come and watch from like afar? Just to make sure everything goes as planned.
What? No. This is all you, dude. You watch 100 movies about this stuff. You'll get through it.
I know. It's just, she hasn't stopped messaging me about it all week, and it's freaking me out.
Damn, she must want it bad. Where are you even meeting her again?
On the street corner. Is that okay?
Are you sure this is what you want for your first time?
I mean, at this point, I think I either do it like this, or it's just never gonna happen.
I don't think this is legal.
This whole thing's illegal, man. That's why I need to get in and out as fast as possible.
Yes, but try not to be too quick and, you do what you want, just for protection.
You think I'm gonna need a gun?
A gun? I thought you needed a condom.
You think she's gonna try and have sex with me?
What are we talking about?
Welcome to Live from Studio B, Episode 4, Season 9, everybody. We have an absolutely wonderful show for you tonight. Absolutely nothing went wrong prior to this. This is going to be the best show ever. And we're starting with the best segment ever, News Jokes.
I invented
name
that.
in progress. We're still working on it.
Go.
All right, so without further ado, a man pointed a gun at Domino's workers and threw slices of pizza at him after they messed up his order and it wasn't made to his liking, authorities said. This is what happens, Domino's. This is what happens when you try to out-pizza the Hut, he screamed at them.
The woman with the longest fingernails has cut them for the first time since the 1990s. She just got a place with her girlfriend, only to find out she's a stone-cold pillow princess.
Professional bowler Anthony Neuer became the first competitor in the sport to convert a 7-10 split during a televised event in over 30 years. Well, I mean, my sister and I were also able to convert a 7-10 split, although in that case, it just means that our parents split when I was 7 and she was 10.
A man in Oklahoma stole a Doritos truck and led police on a chase that lasted 100 miles. The fingerprints on the scene of the crime made this pretty obvious.
Several people have developed rare blood clots after being treated with Johnson & Johnson. What's worse is that they developed them after using the shampoo.
A man nearly married the wrong woman after Google Maps led him to the wrong wedding venue. This is a cautionary tale of planning weddings with mason jars and thinking out loud by Ed Sheeran. Variate your themes, people.
Syracuse University will require either a negative test result or proof of vaccination in order to attend commencement. A negative test result. Well, thank God I suck at Spanish.
A small trial has found that a psychedelic drug worked for depression as well as antidepressants. Can't be depressed when you're too busy worrying about the fact that your refrigerator has grown teeth and is trying to eat you.
A river turned white when a milk truck flipped over and spilled its contents into it. Oh God, not again, screamed a lactose-intolerant pharaoh.
Queen Elizabeth II gave a touching tribute after the death of her husband, Prince Philip, last week. Honestly, I can't even begin to imagine what she's going through. Losing your husband and your favorite cousin in the same day has got to be rough.
And that is the most important things that have been happening so far. You're completely caught up. You're good to go. Now, as you may have heard approximately 7 seconds ago, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, has passed away at the age of 99. As in, Queen Elizabeth is now single, baby! Woo!
Look, we know this may be in poor taste, but we're film majors, okay? We're not going to be employed. You may not realize it, but we're peaking right now. That's why we have a backup plan for our futures.
And so we are shooting our shots on live television. Queen Elizabeth, I may not have much to offer, but I know my table manners. I'm a youthful spirit, and I can maybe make you laugh with, a mediocre joke. Pick me, please, pick me, pick me.
No, pick me, Queen Elle. I don't know my table manners, and you may have scrolled through my Twitter to find out that it's just me being anti-British. What the hell is beans on toast? Get that in it nonsense out of my face.
Keep going, Bridget. You're making a great case for her to pick me.
No. We could be besties. Go shopping for fancy hats together. Think of the headlines. Florida woman marries Her Majesty the Queen in the political alliance of the century. In fact, Florida can become a territory of the United Kingdom. We're in high demand.
But we're not stopping there. Oh, no. We have gathered a list of all the unmarried royalty from around the globe, and we're going to be throwing out pickup lines. There's got to be at least one success, right?
Yeah. All right. Crown Prince Hussein bin Abdullah of Jordan. More like Jordam.
Prince Albert of Thurn in Taxis of Germany. I bet you could show me a good bratwurst, if you know what I mean.
Prince Hakim of Belgium. I would make you a Belgian waffle, and I wouldn't treat you awful.
Prince Sebastian of Luxembourg. Your country's probably fake, but our connection is real.
Oh, God. Prince Constantine Alexios of Greece. The grape leaves aren't the only thing in Greece that should be stuffed.
Nope. Oh, I hated that one.
Wait, Thomas, we don't have to stop at royalty. What about generational wealth, the 1%?
Bridget, you were literally just telling me before the show that they should be guillotined.
I don't recall that. Jeff Bezos, I absolutely don't want to liquidate and redistribute your assets or guillotine you. In fact, I think you're Amazon. Amazon pun? I don't know.
Yeah, these ones are trickier. How about, Mark Cuban. You're one handsome man. And for that reason, I'm in.
I like that one. Elon Musk, I love you to the moon and back. Get it? Because you're trying to drive a Tesla to the moon?
Isn't he with Grimes?
Film majors, Thomas.
Right. You know what? I second that. Elon and Grimes, if you need a third, you know where to look.
Since we're going into home wrecking territory, Warren Buffett, I'll pretend to be interested when you tell me about the NASDAQ.
Let's see. Wealthy celebrity. Steven Spielberg. Yeah. Hey, you hottie. Make like E.T. and call my home phone.
Jerry Seinfeld, I'm not 17.
No, all right. Well, that was our pathetic attempt at financially securing our futures. Here's to hoping that the right person stumbles across it.
And then for our next segment, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to do a spotlight on a completely normal college student.
We're calling it Talks with a Normie. Please welcome Jordan, our first normal guest.
Thank you. Guys, I've been watching the show. It's been a great job.
Really? Guests usually get here 30 seconds before they go on.
Well, early bird gets the worm. Am I right, Birdjid?
What? Okay, you know what? We're just going to move past it.
Yeah.
Jordan, how was your childhood? We just want to know about you.
Well, Thomas, a lot of people talk about their childhood being difficult, but mine was actually pretty easy.
Actually, yeah, mine was too.
Oh, man. Birds of a feather over here, Thomas.
Yeah, right. So nothing interesting to report from your childhood, Jordan?
Not really. Things really only got to get exciting once I started to fly the coop and was able to really get out there and stop being such a lame bird.
A lame duck?
Right, a lame bird. Take your pick, which?
Jordan, as much as we'd love to dive into whatever's going on there, we have to keep this on the rails, so why don't you tell us more about yourself?
Sure thing, Bridget. First thing you know about me, I'm a big night bird. I stay up all night. I'm very competitive. I think it comes from me being a small kid. I had a bit of a bird on my shoulder about it.
Jordan, do you happen to have any pets?
Sure, Thomas. I got a horse, let me tell you, a real troublemaker. Ugh, he never drinks his water. You know what they say, you can lead a bird to water, but you can't make him drink.
Is it like, do you want to be able to fly?
Of course I want to be able to fly, Bridget. Wouldn't you want to be able to fly? Life is so monotonous. It's always another bird, another bird. So being able to fly, heck yeah, would shake things up.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I've got
actually.
a ton of great ideas, Thomas. They're a bird a dozen.
Okay, we've got to move on. Next topic.
Of course. I don't want to beat a dead bird. Man, that phrase always makes me think of my horse back home. But Bridget, if I could just offer one more piece of advice.
Okay, go ahead, I guess.
Well, take this with a grain of bird because it's just my opinion. But here's what I'll tell you. One day, I was playing my favorite phone game. You guys know the game where you destroy pigs with those flying things?
Angry Birds?
Well, I don't know how they're feeling, Thomas. Anyway, I was just sitting there, and I just thought to myself, what am I doing? You know, my sister just went through childbirth. She's a brand new mother. I was doing nothing with my life. So I decided to bird the bullet and just commit to something for once. So I picked up the dictionary. I put my finger on the first word I saw, and I said to myself, Jordan, this is who you are now. It was a weird word, but hey, that's the way the bird crumbles.
So the word was bird.
Actually, Bridget, it was fitness instructor. It was a really new dictionary.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I got a new word and a new outlook on life. You might say I killed 2 fitness instructors with 1 stone.
That's all the time we have for you, Jordan. You're free as a bird.
Oh, I'm not sure what that means, Bridget, but thanks for having me.
All right. All right, well, Bridget needs a break, so we'll see you after commercial break.
So much for normal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Syracuties, the dating game show exclusively to help Syracuse students find love. I'm your host, Fred Castillo, and let's meet our lucky bachelor. He's a sophomore public affairs major from Richboro, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Nick Weisman.
Fred, I think I made a mistake. I thought this was Intro to Computer Science.
And he's a funny one, too. Okay, let's meet our lucky ladies.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm from Lansing, Michigan, and it might be freezing cold here all the time, but I promise you'll be hot with me.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I may live in Marion Hall, but I'm looking for someone to explore my South Campus.
Hi, I'm Layla. I'm from California, and I'm a sports management major, so I can teach you a lot about faulking.
We've got a great group here today. Nick, why don't you go ahead and give me your first impressions of the girls?
Well, they're not Newhouse majors, so I like all 3 of them so far.
Well, with jokes like those and an outfit like this, we are in for a great show. You look great. Okay, so Nick, why don't you ask these ladies the first question?
Number 3. I'm a guy who likes to go out in the town every once in a while. Where would you take me in your Volvo?
Well, I would take you to my favorite restaurant. It's a quiet little known place called Exo Taco. But I don't drive a Volvo.
You don't own a... I thought every girl owned a Volvo. It was like, yeah, like we learned in school, right? Like every girl has a Volvo.
Do you mean a Volvo?
No. Do you drive a Volvo?
No, vulva, like the part of a woman's vagina.
Part of a what?
Okay, let's get back on track now. So, Nick, why don't you tell the girls here what exactly it is that you're looking for on the show?
Well, you know, Fred, I just got out of a 6-year-long relationship. So, you know, I'm looking for something casual, you know, someone I can take out for drinks on the weekends and, you know, maybe rub butts together sometime, you know. You know what I'm saying? What? I made a sex joke. The audience oohed for them. Why don't they oot for me?
Oh my god.
Is that what you think sex is?
What? Isn't that why they call it butt stuff?
No.
Did you guys not go to school? You know, when a man and a woman love each other, they they get in bed, they get naked, and then they rub butts together?
The man puts his penis in the woman's vagina.
Okay, I put my penis in what?
Okay. Jesus Christ, Nick. Let's just get back to the questions.
So number 2. My ex-girlfriend of 6 years always complained when it was her time of the month. Why can't you just, like, hold it in?
Oh my God, Nick.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, okay? You know, I grew up in Mississippi, and, you know, they're really conservative and stuff, so, you know, they don't teach you a lot of this stuff. So I'm not a genius. I don't know what a vagina is or anything like that.
No, it's fine, Nick.
Yeah, I'm sorry we were so mean to you.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, I'll still go on a date with you.
You're gonna give me cooties.
Oh my God.
I guess that's it for tonight's episode of Syracuties. Tune in next week when we start vetting these people.
Welcome back, everyone. So, as you may have heard, the CDC stopped giving out the Johnson & Johnson vaccine due to a few people having blood clots.
Now, our next guest received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and they said, and I quote, "My symptoms will make blood clots look like tiny, puny clumps of blood that have changed from a liquid to a gel-like state in the bloodstream."
Okay, everyone welcome Captain COVID.
Thomas, I hate to correct you, and I've just flown in, literally. But I believe I said that my powers would make blood clots be blood clots. I have powers, not symptoms.
So, Captain COVID, since you're brand new to the superhero world, could you tell us a bit about your origin story?
You know what they say, Bridget. A superhero never reveals his secrets.
No, that is for magicians.
Yeah, that's that.
Thank you for that unwarranted feedback, dear citizen. Since you are clearly begging to know about me, I will tell you. Lean in, please. Whoa, not too close. Social distancing. Okay, well, you don't have to go that far. I don't have COVID.
Okay, you know what? Can you just tell us the origin story, please?
But of course. Our story begins on a moonlit night. Approximately 3 days ago, Barnes had just announced that the J&J vaccine would be put on hold. But I, ever dedicated to my health, knew that I just had to get my hands on it somehow. So my friend, sidekick Todd, procured one of the extra shots from professional hero trainer Nick Pissed Off.
Pissed off. Is that his name or his emotion?
Name. First name Nick, last name Pissed Off.
And how did Nick manage to give you this vaccine?
Not important. Anyways, Todd and I snuck out to the back of BBB in a dimly lit alleyway, and he stuck me with the needle. As he pushed the plunger down, I could feel my body racing with power. My very bloodstream was being altered, and I fainted from the shock. When I awoke, I was no longer Chuck Bateman, sophomore poli-sci major. I had become Captain COVID, defender of justice and slayer of all evil.
Wow, that's intense.
The vaccine gave you powers. You should be a spokesperson for Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, what kind of powers did the vaccine give you?
Well, first off, it gave me the power to detect sarcasm.
That's great.
Also, I have the power to control temperatures.
Oh, that's fun. Can you make it snow?
No.
Rain? Hail?
No, you can control temperatures, not the weather. So like what? You can make the room really cold, right?
Precisely not. I can control my own internal temperature. Like right now, I've decided to warm myself up to a comfortable 100.1 degree.
What? No, you're running a fever. You need to cool yourself down.
I am actively choosing not to do that. It's not that I can't do it, I just don't want to. I am perfectly fine. In fact, I'm taking myself to a nice dinner date after this.
Where to?
Arby's! Don't you just love Arby's?
Not really. All their food kind of tastes like gasoline to me.
Well, that's an experience I've never had. Another one of my powers is I'm not able to taste anything. That's why I could shout on broccoli all day and build my muscles.
Okay, hold on. You can't taste anything and you have a fever. That's not superpowers. You just have COVID.
That is absolutely ridiculous, idiot citizen. If I didn't have powers, how could I ultra hibernate, where I sleep for 2 days straight to give me super energy? Or how could I cosmic cough, which is when I cough up blood to scare my enemies off? Or bile blast.
Nope, stop. Do not want to know what that one is.
No offense, Captain, but it really does seem like you just have COVID and a bad case of it.
As I mentioned before, I do not have COVID. I just got the J&J vaccine from my sidekick Todd from Nick Pissed Off from the Barn Center on Friday.
I thought the Barn Center stopped giving out Johnson & Johnson vaccines on Tuesday.
They did, but Nick Pissed Off didn't. He called to us from the Barn Center. Todd said he was located on the backside near ESF, and that Nick said he could make us fly.
Okay, you can't be serious. Nick Pissed Off is clearly a ripoff of Nick Fury from Marvel.
Do not compare my mentor to that one-eyed crybaby. Nick Pissed Off is a superhero legend. He trained all the greats like Copperman, Whore, and Hulk. Not that Hulk, it's the other one.
Is that supposed to be Thor? Okay, so let me get this straight. You got a thrown-away Johnson & Johnson vaccine from Nick Pissed Off behind the Barn Center, and then Todd stabbed you with the vaccine behind BBB on a dimly lit night. And now you have superpowers, but the superpowers are just COVID symptoms.
That may be the case, but that doesn't make me any less of a hero. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with Destiny, aka the evil Dr. Fauci. Away! Oh.
Can someone make sure he's okay? Is he good? Can we get someone?
Get him to a hospital, maybe.
Oh God, my ultra hibernation is kicking in.
Well, let's hope he gets some marvelous doctors at the hospital. Captain COVID, everyone. Well, we have to do some liability paperwork in the meantime, so we're going to throw out a commercial break.
What just happened?
Same address, new website. orangetvnetwork.syr.edu. OTN launched a new website that gives you all the information you need about your student TV station. Information about all of our shows and our programming partners. On the air 24/7, you can watch the OTN live stream on any device. orangetvnetwork.syr.edu. orangetvnetwork.syr.edu. And tune your ears into our podcasts. orangetvnetwork.syr.edu. Check out the daily program schedule by clicking the link under our shows. orangetvnetwork.syr.edu.
Throughout the semester, members of our show have heard many weird and wacky things around campus.
And when we hear those weird and wacky things, we compile it on our Instagram account, @HeardOnCampus.
And these are some of the best quotes we've heard this year.
Virgins can be good people. No, they can't. If they were, then they wouldn't be virgins. Yeah, Mary, mother of Jesus. You know what you did.
I like my men with a receding hairline. Okay, they deserve love too. I'm glad they're back in fashion. Maybe JoJo Siwa helps pave the way. I don't know.
You can't just go behind the bush and poop out a baby. And please, nobody try. Ever.
LA needs another white boy with bad hair. See, I want to think this is sarcastic, but knowing my friend's taste, it's probably, sadly, not.
You're firing me from Pimp City? Wow. I mean, it would suck to never be able to go to Las Vegas.
You celebrate Christianity unironically? Okay, wait, are there people who celebrate it ironically? Like, do they like go to church for the lulz and just like, here, I donated all this money as a prank. Like,
Got him. I have a habit of panic ordering quesadillas on first dates. You know, it's difficult. You're trying to engage with the other person, and then the waiter comes up, and you don't know what they want, but they ask you what you want, and you're like, quesadilla! And they say, sir, this is a P.F. Chang's.
Happens to the worst of us. A cab? I thought we were waiting for a bus. Set at a bus station. All right.
We'll move on. Your fatal flaw is that black pepper is too spicy for you. If black pepper is your kryptonite, well, there's nothing super about that, man.
You want to hear something funny that happened at my grandpa's funeral? Okay.
What happened?
I really want to know now. Can we find the submitter?
Yeah, we gotta reach out to that person. I think gang reminds me of Girl Scouts. Oh, those notorious Girl Scouts. They're always in a turf war. You can't sell Samoas here. This is a Thin Mint block.
Exactly. I'm a one-spit wonder. Okay, this is my favorite quote ever submitted because it's about spitting into the the COVID test, and not having to do it several times, and it's just so satisfying. Sorry, I'm done.
Why can't somebody be a vampire and a good dad? I want to read my kid a bedtime story. Ooh.
This is Carlisle from Twilight Slander. He's a great dad. My brother had a hedgehog. I think it's still in the freezer. What? What? How?
I have so many questions.
Early signs that your child is a sociopath?
Yeah,
maybe?
I don't know. And
All
on
right.
that wonderful, happy freezer hedgehog-laden note, that's all we got. And wow, for the first time, we're not having to rush through the buys. Do you want to say anything?
You'll see us in 2 weeks. It'll be our last episode as hosts. Very emotional for you all, I'm sure. I was kidding.
That's very
Thanks,
kind.
though.
Well, we hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Check out OTN, the YouTube channel, for more content. Be sure to follow Heard on Campus for more wonderful quotes. Bye.